Whew. Happy Tuesday. Look at that full moon still there too. This is one of my what do you call it, favorite time of the morning. I truly like getting up and be out early, and like I said, starting my day early too. So just to get my day started. So it's pretty much been an amazing last couple of days. So in a sense, I'm sort of meditatively grieving, but in a sense of peace. But yeah, I'm meditatively grieving, and because this what I'm grieving about is actually something that I have to admire and respect someone else's intake upon it. So I say no, not much about it, but just knowing that I'm actually meditatively grieving. Emotions, I love it so much because how for many years, like everyone else, I was actually very good at denying it. So, I know how to shut my mind off and escape through different things. So I've done that many in the past, where you just escape your mind and you kind of just get so good at it that I call it what do I want to call this? I call it the delusional syndrome that I've developed over the years. So I just block things out like it doesn't matter. Yeah, so, and those type of things, they come in handy. They're very good for you, I would say, but at the same time very bad for you. So I've done that for years. I just deny stuff and just sit with that emotions, or not even sit with it. There's always an escape. I had plenty of it just to escape that emotions. So this morning I'm actually here again. I don't know what marathon I'm on. I've actually been so busy, so I took 2 days off in something that I haven't done in a while. So now to take actually 2 days off and not run the 26 miles. So I've actually just been sort of just I've been really busy. Like I said, I've been giving myself I've been giving out a lot of service. That's what I've been doing. So my favorite time of the day is usually this time like this, just that early morning, listening to the birds, trying to push my body more. It's really funny, I've been saying how to get to this 1,000 push-up a day. Oh, let me place my shoe properly. And for some reason, I've been stuck at 500, 600. So I'm like, how do I get to 600 push-ups? No, 1,000 push-ups a day with this yoga that I do. So doing 1,000 push-ups a day, it's like, wow. I just admire the masters, how they kept at it, doing 1,000 a day, 1,000 push-ups, or anyone that can actually do that, period. It's just really unique. Because 500 push-ups, I'm not biscuit. I gotta develop more strength to be able to do more repetition. But I think is the good thing about it is I can actually see the physical change with the running and the meditation and the yoga. So the more push-ups I do with the yoga and meditation, especially with the yoga, I was actually speaking to my in-law the other day in London, and he asked me how does my body feel after running all these 26 miles for a very long time. And to be quite honest, it's all about the push-ups and stretching your body. Once stretching your body and doing push-ups every day is part of your lifestyle, you'll be really amazed what can happen. Like I'm just push-ups now, I'm making it more religious in my whole being, you know, trying to study consciousness or be spiritual, whatever you want to call it, be disciplined, be reading and all that. It requires a lot of work. I am loving it, and at the same time trying to do with daily life activities, the whole thing behind the material concept. It's absolutely amazing. Amazing. Yes, the bird is saying hello again. Yeah, I like that. So it's all about that self-honesty. Self-honesty means discipline. So it's probably one of the most hardest training I've ever done in my life. To actually get up and just, okay, every time I'm running a marathon. Every time I'm jogging a marathon. Absolutely blew me away. This type of dedication. It's never too late, but I wish I had it 20 years ago also. 20, 30 years ago, truly wish I had it. And the truth is I had it in me, but I chose not to tap into it due to the lazy, I call it the lazy artificial thought that I was brought up around. And me, even though deep down in my subconscious mind, after a certain age, you know what your body can do, but it's just procrastination is a mother. I call it a mother biscuit. So, and that's why all this running, all this thing that I do is all about self-honesty and being able to actually say, wow, I still procrastinate. Another thing that I'm thinking, wow, I should be able to implement with life, whether I'm married, single, is after all this running, getting my 50 pages, and like literally I should be reading 100 pages a day. Yeah, so I'm reading a lot of heavy books, but it's still in the skills. I just love the whole concept of learning and the human spirit, the brain, all those things. The last couple of years has just taken a sort of an interest, you know, where I'm very passionate about it. Even though just looking at the moon, the full moon. So pretty much everything is just that reading, meditation, jogging, and I'm asking myself, so universe, what am I supposed to be doing? You know, how do I do this? How do I do that? And another thing also, the ability to also accept self where self is. A lot of time that can be difficult, especially when we don't know ourselves. We tend to look at our high school friends or college friends, what they're doing, and a lot of times it takes us out of our own journey. So I included myself too. I am very, let me say, oh, the volume is good. I'm very guilty of it. But I work on it every day. It kept me in a space of, I won't say loneliness, but I realized, wow, it is such a discipline, 24/7 lifestyle that I would never ever give up. It's just amazing. love my life every single day, but I question my ego. You know, my body is just vulnerable. I'm having all type of emotions coming out of my body, and I'm thinking, what the biscuit? You know, and certain things that I know that is not good for me, I still want to do it because it allows that sympathy. But now I knew that that sympathy doesn't really get me where I need it to be. So, and I think just facing those challenges and just being able to sit with it and get over it, it's just, there's something that it does for me. So the whole 3 hours listening to those birds, every 3 hours in the morning that I spend doing yoga, reading and running and meditating, those 3 hours allows me to just sit with myself. It is a unique thing, 3 hours, what it can do. And yeah, that's cost me a lot of sleep, but it's worth it because I get to sit with myself. I do a lot of critical writing where I tell my what I call the insecurity energy how I would like to feel, sit with the emotions, and the feeling that I get after sitting with it and being honest with it is absolutely a beautiful thing. So as you can see, it's daylight coming up, and self-honesty, bettering yourself. I think those things now you start to realize it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, what race you are, what your status in life is. You always have something in you that you want to better mentally, and I think those mental status of ours costs $0, but it's the most expensive thing to attain. It's really funny. So yes, I've got this incline early in the morning already. Woo-wee. Let's do this. Morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm alright, sir.
Have a great day.
You too, sir. Have a great day. Thank you. So yes, and that is just the thing right there, is that mental balance costs 0 cents, but it's the most expensive thing to actually accomplish. How unique, how wonderful that is. And another thing is the self-belief. Self-belief is extremely difficult, because once you're being programmed out of it, it can take you a while to actually get into it. And a lot of time, once you get into that self-belief stage, whew, what kind of a biscuit hill is this? It's doing his job this morning. Look at me gassing for here. All right, let's lean forward to it. Good morning. So as you begin to grow into that self-belief of yours, the old habit to cross up every now and then. So yes, let me go ahead, continue this beautiful day, and I will say, whether you're going into the office, staying at home, and I've never, something just popped up with me, but I'm gonna say to all the greatest women on the planet, and I'm saying the stay-home moms, golly, you guys are doing the most hardest job on the planet. I don't care what anyone says. One of the most hardest jobs on the planet right now is to be a stay-home mom and look after a little baby. So that I have to say, because the flashback, because I've been a stay-at-home dad before, and boy oh boy, hardest job I've ever done in my whole entire life. So yes, let me go ahead here and continue this. That way I can finish up. Whew, let me work it up a bit. I could turn everything off. My lights needs to be off, but yes, the hardest job I've ever done was a stay-at-home dad, but I never look at women the same again when it comes to stay-at-home mothers. They do a beautiful job that many of us don't even talk about it, but for some reason I'm going to. So happy Tuesday this morning. I gotta finish this 26 miles real quick, and one love.